Now that's FUBAR. I want the vertical 64. Mute. And now it'll go and play web pictures from web. Weeb. Weeb? Not web. Weeb. Everything hurts. I hurt everything today. Let's just look straight forward. Flip all these boxes upside down. You know what really bothers me? When I order shit on Amazon, and I only order really shit on Amazon, and then a fucking Walmart package arrives, because Walmart's on Amazon. And you don't really know when you're buying things from Walmart. You just buy things, and you don't get an Amazon box. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Take your hit as a retailer, sell it through Amazon, lose 20%. I think it's 20 to 23% is what Amazon takes, especially if they're shipping it from their own warehouse, which I doubt Walmart's doing. They'll do free shipping, but they almost never ship to the thing. So this is more, I have a truck now and I need more stuff from a truck. So I bought, wow, why'd they do that? They embossed what this is. That's super fucking weird. Not one, but two of these, because I don't have one, but I have two cigarette lighters. And I'm like, that's the greatest feature ever. Like, they're right next to each other. And one is supposed to be just power, but there's no plug. The other one's supposed to be a cigarette lighter, so it's a cigarette lighter. So I took the cigarette lighter out and I threw that shit in the fucking glove compartment. Because I don't smoke, and no one's gonna smoke in my fucking car, so fuck off. So, am I not happy or am I happy? Am I happy or am I not happy? Am I happy or am I not happy? I went with Anker. I literally did not realize how many hundreds of thousands of companies are now just making these, just, cigarette lighter to plug adapters. And I saw some with 3 and then 4 and then 2 and then a USB-C and then just 2 USB-Cs, and one was a light, one's a fucking GPS plug-in. And I bought the Ankers because A, I trust Anker, and B, it's metal. This is all metal. I don't know, the back part is plastic, but this whole thing is metal. And this way I don't have 2 gaping holes where if you stick your finger you get 12 volt. Whee! So now I'll have 4 USB plugs and everything will be chipper and lovely. These go, I need to make a pile of things that have to go to my car. That's magnets. Those 2 go there. They look like nipples, like little robot breasts. Okay, it's fine. Pasta hit 50% of her goal. I know this is way late, but Pasta's trying to raise money to pay for her school loans because, healthcare is free in Canada, but school always costs money, which is, I'm so glad the internet exists, because I'll just literally send my kids to Skillshare. Have you seen Skillshare.com? And then I'll just do an advertisement for Skillshare. And that'll be what my children are educated. They'll probably be fucking really smart, honestly, if they actually got into it. The problem is social interactions. Children need school, so they understand that there's a shithead person and there are nice people, and you got to stay away from the shithead people or fuck those shithead people up and be nice to nice people. And you can't learn that if you're homeschooling kids. You just can't. 200 watt power inverter. What is the shape of that car? Holy God. First of all, it's blatantly doing a wheelie. That's off the ground. And then it's like super long hood. That's almost like mid-engine from the engine being back here. And then it's got a little stubby S. So I don't know what car that BMK is trying to emulate. So on the same vein as those, I bought this because it's a 2006 truck and not a 2019 truck. So therefore it doesn't have a built-in charger, actual plugs. Look at this. In my truck, if I just mounted, it's a really shit switch, holy God. So it does plug into the cigarette lighter, so I'd have to put this somewhere near there. Make sure the total power of the using device is lower than 180 watts for safer usage. So don't blow your car up is what it's saying. 180 watts, this is like a laptop charger. You're not gonna make a coffee maker on this. But any charging item that you don't have a cigarette or a USB for, this will at least handle that. Hey look, it's actually correct, holy shit. That's BMK written this way. You're supposed to have, by the way, this is the correct orientation for plugs in the US. Not this, not the smiley face with the, ooh. this is the way it's supposed to be. My plugs in here are all wrong. Most plugs are all wrong. The reason you want it like this is because of a piece of metal, whether it's a fucking hairpin or a wire tie, if it falls behind the plug in the wall and hits, what does it hit when it's like this? It hits the ground, and then it doesn't matter what it's doing. But if you have it like this, what does it hit? Both hot terminals. You just been educated. And my cousin was installing outlets, and he's like, I looked it up, and yeah, no, it's supposed to go like this. It's supposed to look like this. No one does it because it doesn't look like a face, but that's the way you're supposed to fucking do it. And actually, if you think about it with like heavy duty plugs, it's always easier when they're upside down and they flow better. I don't know. And also this has a readout to show you the voltage, I think, right there, little display. So again, this is more stuff that has to go into my car. I mean, it's a truck. It's got space behind the rear seat. Cute. More car stuff. Actually, this is for both cars. This is for my Caprice and Tacoma. I bought legitimate car fire extinguishers because there's a little bit of a difference between like a home fire extinguisher, which has to deal with things that are on fire like cloth and wood, and a car fire extinguisher. That's things that like cloth and foam and rubber and chemicals and gasoline. This is a different mix of stuff. And they're also built a little nicer for a car. I mean, look at that fucking blue tip. Does that come off? That's just blue. It's just fucking anodized blue. And what else did they come that's different? That looks like it's the same. I don't like how cheap they went with these like things. These used to be nicer. But I mean, A, it's white, so it blends in. Instructions: pull pin, hold upright, aim at base of fire, blah, blah, blah. Sweep side to side. Depending on how at risk your vehicle is for fire, you can also, oh, these also clip around. You can get a larger one or put two. Like for a truck, I almost want to have one mounted in the bed in case it's a fire somewhere else. I'm just like, oh God, where's the fire? That is so tall. And I can just grab it out of the bed, and then one have behind the seat. So one for Caprice, one for Tacoma. Garage stuff. Finally, oh, there's a fuse for that thing. See, I hate this. What am I gonna do with this fuse? I gotta make a box for fuses, because it always comes with an extra fuse, and I don't have a fucking place for fuses. What the fuck? I refuse. I refuse to learn. I'm probably gonna have to return one. If one of those is broken, I'll just find out, or Anker will help you. Anker don't fuck around. One of these, I gotta open up at least one of these, and then I can go down the basement and deal with the curtains. I opened the curtains yesterday, and these are the curtain rods for the curtains. Why is she talking? She's talking. Echo's fucking talking in my bathroom. I'm not even talking. I went with the really industrial looking ones. Well, that's a really nice bag, actually. That's like it's a bubble wrap bag that's sealed. Yeah, so it looks like pipe. It's not actually pipe, but it looks like pipe. Probably would have been cheaper to just buy fucking pipe, honestly, because these are like these are $35. Yeah, because I spent, it was like $37 for the actual curtain that's 10 feet wide and 8 feet high, and then it was $35 for the individual curtain rods that are big enough to support that size curtain, or slightly smaller than that size curtain. Oh God, are they serious? There's like, so I'm gonna hang this from my ceiling. And another reason I got this one in particular was because it's a bigger base. It's 4, and I could probably squeeze that wherever I need to go up. You're gonna, oh God, I'm gonna smash into things. And you can make them as short as you want. It's just nice to have the extra length. Ask any woman, it's nice to have that extra length. I wish I had the extra length. What? Here we go. Okay, down. I guess we're supposed to break that? Like, I don't see this coming out of the box. It's 4.5 feet long. Oh God. Oh, I've lost it already. Oh God, it's fucking white foam. Oh Jesus. And you know what? You know what? I'm better off breaking this and getting it out. There's no fucking way. Oh, I threw everything away. Everything got thrown away. I can't. Can you see anything? Oh, there's something else in there. Sure, the middle support. Because if you did all 3 of these, that would be crazy fucking long without going with a middle support. So there's... I can't... It's fine. It's fine. I fucking love it. I love everything. Everything is great. Today's going great. So you get 3 rods, which is, that's when you get the more longer and longer one. They just include an extra rod as you go up. In fact, there's probably room in here for 4 rods. Oh, there it is right there. Excellent. I don't have to go very far. Before I get more fucking foam, more... Rescue this. Rescue this. A happy customer is our goal. Stop. Contact Rose Home Fashion with any issues. Thank you. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm gonna shove this fucking thing back in there. I'll open up the other one. So now I could do 2, and then this is... giant. This is the middle section. So you put this on to support wherever you're in the middle and then continue it along. So that's a very, very, it's metal, but it's the cheapest metal. I could probably snap this if I really wanted to, but it's only got a hold of a curtain, which is going to be interesting if I do that center hold, because I'm going to need to bias the curtain on one or both sides. Like I either have to put 50-50, then that center hold. So that's going to be important. When I'm mounting it, I have to have the curtain on it. I can't just put the thing up, take an end off, slide the curtain on. I have to be on both sides of this thing. If I determine I need it, which I'm probably gonna, because I think I'm going to use 2 out of 3 of these. Yeah, that's got, hold on, that's got threads, and that's wide open. That's wide open. That's got threads, and that's wide open. So how the fuck are you supposed to, Oh, okay. So this one that I put on, I randomly picked the smaller diameter one. If you wanted to do all 3, you'd have to make sure you do larger diameter on one end, larger diameter on the other end, and small in the middle. Okay, that makes sense. So now I got this giant. Now length is not a problem for me. Oh God. And I can take these other ones and just beat people with it. Actually, I need a metal rod like this for my center channel speaker that's on the TV rack thing. I mount this. I'd have to cut it though, just so the center channel sits on something. All right, I'll deal with that later. Anyway, that's it. Oh, I'll probably point out what comes with this. Looks like we got wall anchors and another sleeve, like a, in case I guess you lose that or break it, it just slides right on. They're actually pretty nice. Wow, they're rough heads. I may actually use them, or I'll just use, like I always use, drywall screws, because they're real fast, coarse head, whoop, and they're just in forever. In forever. I'm going to double check this instruction manual, because I don't know how curtains work. Install a screw into the end. Well, it already is installed into the end. Okay, mount. Mount. Slide curtain. Install rod. Install center bracket as you need. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll go back to playing my Muzak. Where is my remote? Emote Retrol. Which, on the Sony, by the way, power is infrared, but everything else... Oh, it was mute. I didn't do that. Everything else is Wi-Fi.